Glad to have you with us from Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. A late-season clash, one that could have huge stakes and could be a determining factor in how this season is remembered. Week 11 in EA Sports College Football. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Indiana Hoosiers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, I did check in with the Hawkeyes head coach before the game. He is so excited because this crowd has been one of their best assets all season. They make every game difficult. When a hard opponent comes in, the crowd rises to their best occasion, and he's been telling the students all week, we need you today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Hoosiers will kick off first, and here we go. Hauls it in inside his 20, and here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Wants to throw on first down. They've got the screen set up. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Let's talk for a minute about Iowa. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range that people start tuning in to see what you can do, to see if you're the real deal. Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, and cheering against you, right? Like a lot of times because their teams are doing well or competing with you. But let's see if this squad can build on the momentum. Starting to get some momentum, some love. Now, Jesse, how do they handle that?
I'm excited to see how this team is going to finish, too, because we know they've got talent. They've got guys that can take the game over. The question I have now moving forward, can they do it on the biggest stages? And today, it's about as big as it gets.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they get the third down stop. What a play by this defense.
Well, we knew this offense came into this one wanting to establish the run on their first 3 plays of the game in their own end. Run, 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 but they don't pick up the first down. Now it'll be interesting to see if they continue running the football their next time out.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. He breaks a tackle. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year. He's in the Heisman running late in the season. I bet you he'll get a lot of touches today.
And the Hawkeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Handoff from Alton. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a run.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by this defense. First down was not successful. They get the second and short, and those are the downs where they can be really aggressive on offense and take advantage. So you kind of don't know how to play it, but they did a good job playing the run, protecting themselves against the pass, and now forcing a 3rd down.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Again, it's Malton. Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. On 1st down, it's Malton again. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Malton. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Ninth play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again. So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. He's running free down the middle. Takes it in. Touchdown, Indiana.
You know, they say sometimes you got to be at the right place at the right time, and that linebacker was. When that ball came free, he saw it immediately, was able to scoop it, show you the speed. He takes it back for a long touchdown. touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out. It's James. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
On the direct snap, it's Moulton. They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third down, here's Malton. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
It's really early in the game right now, and if it's fourth and short, fourth and medium, maybe I see going for it, certainly. But fourth and long, that's a situation I think you got to punt, just let the game play out. Trust your defense a little bit more.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. It's complete to the right. Could not make his way to the corner. And the Hoosiers want to pick up the tempo. Back to pass. He's got him. Touchdown, Hoosiers. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner is stopped.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position. But
Bloomington, Indiana, Memorial Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday, and we continue with this one. It's the Iowa Hawkeyes and the Indiana Hoosiers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, checking in with Iowa's head coach before the game. He has been warning his players all week. They're in the top 25. They might have the most talent, but he understands this environment is insane. This crowd has proven to be one of the best in college football, and he understands they can disrupt play calling, communication at the line of scrimmage. He has been playing crowd noise all week in practice to make sure his players are prepared. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Hoosiers headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. When they used to kick it back and forth just to play defense? Is that what we're doing here? Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Down the left side. Touchdown, Indiana! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. I can't say I've seen this strategy before, but they're showing punt on first down. A low line drive and short kick. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return.
And that was almost a huge mistake by special teams. On the punt return, fumbling the football, they are so lucky that they jumped on that ball and that their offense is now going to take the field, because that could have been disastrous.
That's reeled in. It's Becker. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
And make it a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Coming out with it, it's James. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
Again, it's Malton. Maybe a crease. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. All right, guys, let's talk Iowa. Breaking into the top 15, just one step closer to the college football playoff. You've made it this far. The dream is within reach. Question becomes, will they take the next step, Jesse?
Well, you got to keep winning. Now when we're talking about this team, you're hearing college football playoff in the same sentence because of where they're ranked in the top 15. So, David, as they move forward, they've got to continue to elevate and ascend with their talent and play on the field.
Yeah, and it's exciting, right? To be mentioned, it's exciting. To hear yourself talked about on shows and to be a team that's getting respect is great. Now, let's keep pushing that pedal to the floor.
Snags it, and there's running room. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Hawkeye! Some much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Pulls it in. It's Beebe.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Got it. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Catch in the middle. It's Marsh. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And obviously, huge shoes to fill if you're Indiana's offense this season, having to replace a Heisman Trophy winner in Fernando Mendoza, David. And it's not going to be easy. And obviously, you go to the portal and you try to bring the next guy in. But honestly, when you look at Indiana's quarterback play, it goes even beyond Fernando Mendoza to Curtis Rourke the year before that. They have been so consistent at this position as of late.
Yeah, and I think with Indiana proving who they are now as a program, like if you come here as a quarterback, you're going to have success. You're going to take a leap, a Fernando Mendoza type leap, right? Like when he was a good player, he became a great player. So people are going to continue to line up to play in a smart, efficient offense where you're going to have a lot of success.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Makes the grab, it's Marsh. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Clock strikes 0 here in the quarter, and Indiana is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Using his legs, it's Beebe. There's a little room there. Touchdown, Indiana! He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And he tacks on the extra point. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hawkeyes offense heads out to start this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go right back to him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
On the direct snap, it's Moulton. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he's got a chance. Breaks the tackle. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Now sliding to his left. Going to try to get it himself. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And I love the aggressiveness and physicality of this defense. 3rd down, they run the football. You say absolutely not. This is a strength of this offense. Usually, they're really good at converting 3rd downs. This defense just stood up and made a play.
The Hawkeyes will try to convert on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Moulton. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
And the Hoosiers want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Hoover.
Well, the receiver was able to make the catch on the slant throw, and then he got north right away. He creased the defense with his speed, picking up extra yardage after catching the slant.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Looking to the big tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the middle. It's shot. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. It's complete on the right side. Offense has gained momentum. Third down conversions like that, they've got it at the 25. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Looking to throw on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Beebe. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield. It's Hoover. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
This defense is going to have to make some adjustments here at halftime because they have been taken advantage of deep down the field in the passing game. They've already given up 2 TD passes. That was almost number 3, and we're only in the first half.
On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. On 3rd down, here's Malton. And they'll get nothing going on this one either, at least back to the line of scrimmage, but it is 4th down. Now timeout taken by Indiana. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the 1st half.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Iowa spends his 2nd time out here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Hit as he throws. Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. And he'll try it from the right hash, and the angle shouldn't be too bad from this distance. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Moulton. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Maybe some room here. The 50. The 40. Past the 30. Past the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Iowa!
And that touchdown was massive for the offense. Gives them confidence heading into halftime. But remember, they're going to be receiving first in the 3rd quarter, so they get an opportunity to cut even further into this lead. That was a huge play.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. Let's start with the Temple Owls taking on the number 19 team, the UAB Blazers. And it's the Owls sneaking out of here with an upset victory. Gonna have to see how the rankings shake up following this outcome. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Rushes on him. Got his man on the right. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. It's shot. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. Stopped just across midfield at the 49, but not before he forces the turnover and sets up this offense. Iowa has the ball back on offense. The defense set them up with a turnover, and now to try to cash it in. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Moulton, and they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Kamari again. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They get to him as he throws. Complete to the left. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30. precision, execution, and timing to pick up the first down on the out route.
I think you're spot on. Those out routes, man, it's got to be about timing. You got to throw that football before he breaks. Nice job seeing it. Short yard situation, throwing the ball on the money so the receiver can get upfield and get the first down.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Kamari again. There's a crease. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
And oftentimes running backs love drop those because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield. And now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Again, it's Malton. Man, what a surge by this defense. I think he's going to be a little bit short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. College football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Might be calling a hot route. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Got it in the middle, it's Preston. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Bring in the heat. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Hoosiers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's why, if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Makes the grab. It's shot. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Routes like that are great times to be quarterbacks. I got great, fast, speedy guys on the outside. Quick drag route, get the ball in his hands, let him do the rest.
The Hoosiers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Run in the red zone, it's Richard. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The Hoosiers right back at them.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And here comes the Iowa offense ready to go to work. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how are you guys not impressed with this defense, man? They've been so good. They've been all over the field. And they're about to make this a very one-dimensional offense. Like, the clock is ticking, right? And they're down. They got to get aggressive. Still trying to run the football. But this defense, they've been a brick wall so far.
And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On third down, he drops to throw. Working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw has got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unleashes one. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Might have a chance. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Hoosiers in the hurry-up. Running the red zone. It's Richard. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. First and goal. Firing to the right, complete. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Indiana! They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Moulton. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Direct snap. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success on that play. Really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays. Now to try to throw it and drive on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Looking for a deep man. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gets the back moving. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw. It's Hoover. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's the first thing that's really gone right this afternoon. You got a big deficit. You haven't hit the quarterback very often. You need to change that around. Good start of the 2nd half here. Make him feel uncomfortable.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start on the ground with Kamari Malton.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Kamari again. And they'll knock him down.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Tight end now in motion. The give. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Motion from the wideout. They'll go with Malton. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Malton. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Timeout is called by the defense. A mere 21 seconds to go here.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that field fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Timeout called by the defense and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They'll try the counter. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the game. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, Iowa.
And the Hawkeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. They get the W and